Heard you want to start a pipe club in your area. Let's talk about that. All right, so you're ready to start a pipe club in your area. Why? Because there isn't one that is available at all, or it's because the one that's there is not doable for you for some reason. For me, I live in the Kansas City area. There's the Kansas City Pipe Club. They're famous. I did not join the Kansas City Pipe Club, mainly because they meet on Thursdays. They meet a long ways from my house. There's a lot of things, but great group of guys. Nothing against them at all. Commend them for everything they've done as a pipe club. For me, I wanted to meet a little bit closer to home, and I wanted to meet with some younger folks, and I wanted to meet on a weekend. I own a business. I'm busy Monday through Friday, and so we meet Saturdays. We meet the first Saturday of each month at 1 p.m. And we'll come back to that, actually, because the first thing you're going to do is find a location. This can be your house. You can meet in the backyard. You can meet at any cigar lounge that you like to go to. You can meet at any pipe lounge. If you have one local, you can meet. Sometimes bars will have a smoking section in the back to allow you to meet there. But the important thing is talk to the owner. Talk to the person who owns the building, okay? Because you're going to want to get their permission. You're going to want them to be on board. That's going to clear a lot of things up for you. You're going to make sure there's enough seats. You're going to make sure that everybody's welcome and that what you're doing there isn't a nuisance to them. It's something that they are also looking forward to and allowing you to do. So, number 2, you got to start a schedule. When are you going to meet? If you're starting a pipe club for retirees, really any day of the week will do. People tend to be most free during the week when they're of that age. Me, I'm 40 years old. A lot of the guys in the club are around that age. Some are a little older, some are a little younger. We work, most of us, and we are free on the weekends. That's why we meet on Saturdays. We meet at 1 p.m. because it's early in the day on Saturday. That way if people have a birthday party or a trip or something that they're doing that night, they're going to go fishing, whatever. They're available to go do that because we meet at 1 and you leave whenever you want. So that's the first thing and the second thing. And third, most important, you got to find some pipe smokers. Something that I did was I discussed starting a pipe club with Derek Stockton of Ashen Anvil in Gardner, Kansas. He agreed that we were able to meet there, and he was happy about it. He was excited about it, actually, which was phenomenal to have him on board with that. And then I suggested Saturdays at 1 p.m. He agreed that was fine. That was a good time. So that's where we meet. That's when we meet. And being a longtime patron of this establishment, I was able to meet a lot of pipe smokers that way. So I started just a Facebook page. Step 4, start some sort of online presence. It can be a Facebook page is great because you can communicate in it. You can start discussions. You can start chats, whatever you need to do. And you can send out invites that way. Doesn't have to be Facebook. It could be just a website. It could be something that you get people to go on to. I'm sure there's 1,000 options. I'm not thinking of Reddit. I don't know how Reddit works. But there's always options. But you got to have some sort of online presence this day and age. It helps with scheduling. It helps with invites. It helps with everything. Sometimes we theme our meetings. When we did the meeting after Thanksgiving, everybody brought. We had a potluck. Everybody brought a lot of food, and it was awesome. You know, I ain't little Hefner. You know what I'm saying? I like food. So that was one of my favorite meetings. We did a Secret Santa gift exchange on the one after Christmas. There's a lot of things you can do. You can celebrate people's birthdays. I was gifted a Hugh Hefner shirt. People made me a shirt. My pipe club did, and some other friends and my wife, and a lot of people got in on that. It was very cool. Made me feel validated and loved. You know what I mean? So you got to connect with other pipe smokers somehow, some way. You got to find these people, get them involved in the club. You get on social media. You find different pipe smoking groups. There's tons of them. Instagram, Facebook, whatever. And you start saying, hey, if you guys are in my area, this is where we meet. This is the time we meet. And then get it together, just to start inviting people, and that's how you grow your presence. Now, here's an important step: be patient. Be patient. There are times where you're going to have a pipe club meeting and everybody's going to show up. It's going to be packed. It's going to be 15, 20, 30 people. There's other times it's going to be you and someone else. Those suck. I mean, it's depressing, but it's part of the game. People are busy on the weekends. People are busy during the week. People are busy whenever you're going to try to meet. And there's going to be times you're going to have a small amount of people show up, but that does not mean you should give up on the pipe club. Because, I've had a meeting where it was me and one other person. Shout out to Robert. You always make it, bro. But then there's other meetings that I've had where the place, we had to rearrange furniture just to fit everybody in. Because there was tons of people there. So, patience is important. Patience is very important. You just got to be willing to put in the work. Got to be willing to... just like owning a business, just like raising kids, just like marriage, there's going to be down times. You have to push through the down times to get to the good times, because the good times are worth it. Now, Old Dark Fired, always a delicious treat. So, you get everybody together, get this pipe club started. Well, now you're busy on the weekends. Don't be. Sorry. I've been out camping. I've been with my family. I've been doing... I always make my pipe club meetings. I'm the guy who started it. I'm the one who's responsible for these people getting together in the first place. I'm sort of the communication between them and the shop. I don't want to toot my own horn. I'm not getting like, oh, I'm so important. I just feel obligated, and I feel like if you start a pipe club, you show up. You are obligated to be there. Yeah, you're out camping an hour away. Well, guess what you get to do Saturday morning? You got to get up early and leave to go check it out, because that's all there is to it. And I mean, that's being the guy who started it. They're going to look to you in some minuscule way of some sort of leadership. They'll run ideas by you. Hey, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Do you want to do the potluck? Do you want to do the gift exchange? And that's your responsibility. It does become a responsibility that you have to take care of, that you have to be present for and accounted for. Now, what do you do once you get there? You're going to have to make yourself known somehow. Let people know who you are. You're the guy who started the pipe club. Where is the pipe club sitting? In the establishment. Where are we meeting? Give a phone number out. Whatever you got to do. Meet people on Messenger. Somehow, some way, people need to be able to get a hold of you. Hey, I can't find the place, or where are you sitting? Where y'all get congregating at? And you got to be able to answer those questions. When everybody gets there, the first several meetings that we had, I introduced myself. Hi, I'm James User. better known as Hugh Hefner. And my daughter's got a sleepover. It's getting loud. But, thank you all for being here and this and that. And I asked people's names, go around the room. Hey, tell us what's your name, where are you from? We had people coming from an hour and a half away. We had people coming from several hours away. We had people coming from right down the street. And it was very cool to hear those stories, and it really got everybody acquainted. Now, I really don't have to do that much. When somebody new shows up, I shake their hand, I introduce myself, everybody introduces themselves. Hey, how you doing? I'm so-and-so, and this is where I'm from. And we have a great time. And it makes everybody feel welcome, and it makes everybody feel like a part of it, and to where that's the most important thing, is that everybody feels welcome in your pipe club. Let's talk about fees. My club doesn't have fees. We don't have fees. We don't have, special discounts for being in the club. We don't have any of that. And I don't care, honestly. There are pipe clubs who they charge a small yearly fee. Sometimes it's a small monthly fee. And they use those fees to put out snacks or whatever. And sometimes when they have meetings, they have vendors show up with, pipes and tobacco and stuff like that. Perfectly fine. That's your decision. You're going to have to figure out who you're communicating with, who you're, how you want to run the pipe club. I started the Midwest Pipe Club in such a way that I wanted it to be very casual. I didn't want people to feel obligated to come. I just wanted them to want to come. It does help to increase numbers, to charge a fee, because people, hey, I paid for this, I might as well be there. But it just wasn't my style. Doesn't mean it can't be yours. Okay. But understand that you shouldn't be pulling a profit off of this thing. When you do an event for your pipe club, when you do, fees, when you do anything of the sort, pipe show, anything that makes money, it should go to the club and the club members. It should be something you're using to enhance the experience. And I know that a lot of clubs are very good about that. They have a pipe show, they have food events, they have anything that they're charging people entry for, and they use the money to get discounts at stores. They use the money for food, drink, beverages, all different kinds of refreshments, and that's important to those groups. Our group's more of a collective. We like to get together, we hang out with no obligation other than we wanted to be there. We share tobaccos, have you tried this? Have you tried that? Have you tried this? Have you tried that? Here, yeah, take a puff, take a puff, take a puff. I'm just kidding. I don't have people puff my pipe. It's disgusting to me. But we all share a lot of stuff. And there's been times people have brought food, shared food. There's been times people brought whatever. And the amount of tobacco flowing around, the amount of, here you got to try this, here you got to try this. Sometimes it feels like you can't finish a bowl before somebody's trying to load another bowl for you. It is a brotherhood. It is a family situation. You feel connected to those people. They are your friends. They're a whole nother thing. They're your pipe club members. They're your pipe club brethren. And it's fantastic. It's a feeling like no other. So just to recap, the most important things: find a location, talk to the owners, make sure everything's copacetic, find pipe smokers, get everybody together, make sure everybody's comfortable, whether they're a veteran that's been smoking for 30 years or it's a guy that's brand new and he just bought his first corn cob and you're about to teach them the ways of, of the briar. Just be accepting, let people in, and if you charge fees, use the fees properly. Don't be pocketing the money like some sort of crooked politician. Use it for your club. And really that's what it's all about. Just make sure you're having a good time. When it's not fun anymore, shut it down. change it or shut it down. You know, we have never had a pipe club meeting that wasn't good. Every time we get together, it is a blast. You know, I mean, it's a lot of great people. It's a lot of great atmosphere at the place that we've chosen to do it at, and it's just phenomenal. I look forward to it all month long. If it was up to me, we'd have a pipe club meeting twice a week. I love it. I absolutely love it. So I hope that answered any questions. If you got any additional questions for me, hit me down in the comments. Let me know what is it that you're looking for information wise, and if you have anything to add, let me hear it. So this is Hugh Hefner. I'm signing off. Thank you.